Hello. Let us know if you can hear us. Hey, Captain of Johns. Right in there. Captain of Johns, if you can hear us, please respond. I think I unmuted it, but I'm not sure. Yes. Okay, perfect. Losers final.
On deck. Top graded things confirmed, and the GLOT spots have also been confirmed.
Katie says, as though they hadn't already confirmed their spot. It's me! Jiwa free, you hear. But do you smell, Captain of Johns? Alright, 159 to 137. Really surprised we haven't seen... I was just going to say, considering Pyra's out, no kill yet, but that side B is going to catch... Is this game 1? Octavia, is this really game 1?
This is game 1, yeah.
Okay.
Cakenstein actually took the very first stock in this side game, but...
Well, Cakenstein has 2 wins on Peace this season, and not to be... Well, I say not to be superstitious, but he is... Peace did get here from the loser's bracket. And sometimes, you know, there are just upsets that just happen, and sometimes you have to go, well, how is that player feeling today? Is this just a bad day for them? Because, I mean, he won the run back with Fish, and judging by the fact that this is already happening, I gotta imagine he won it pretty quickly. I don't think that was like a Game 5 nail biter.
Well, Game 5, Big was a 3-0 on this side, so if we won under 2, let's run back to the bench.
He's gonna pull the U, Captain of Johns. Would you rather lose to Fish or King Richard? That's the question. Alright, getting him off stage though, and does catch no tech is a game 1 for Cakenstein. And they're just gonna run it back right now. We can remove games if we need to, I think. Yes, that's the trash can symbol score. So we're just...
I am very anti-run back PS2.
You and Kid both. I think that's a top player thing. They're just like... They just don't matter.
I think sieges matter a lot.
Of course, mid, yeah. I mean, there is a degree to where... you know, if you're gonna win, you're gonna win. If you're like, you know, like as much as we talk about matchups, we talk about stages. There is that underlying like notion that we all know of. Like at the end of the day, usually the better player wins, unless of course I lose. ISD twice. And Big Joel got up to.
So I actually recorded the later half of the game.
I don't want to see it actually. Okay, well, I'm gonna send you the drunken K Rule versus Joker, or drunken J Rule, Joker versus K Rule. Air dodges right into that F smash. I mean, this is. You said like Kate got the lead the first game.
Yeah,
and he
was like kind of very similar.
And he won that game.
He had like a bit of a comeback for it.
Yeah, but he won. So are you thinking, okay, the game plan is continuing to work? Like when your opponent says like run it back, there's a part of me that always goes, okay, in their head they have made whatever adaptation it is, and they want to focus on that adaptation, not on the stage.
Absolutely.
But right now, I mean, it looks like I mean, I didn't see. I didn't see how game 1 went at the very beginning. So maybe.
Exactly like this.
So then no adaptation really. Which maybe that's just the piece having that top player confidence of like, no, I got this.
Absolutely.
And maybe that scared Cakenstein.
Game, so we really know each other's habits very well.
Yeah, but it's even now. And not only that, I say Peace is in the lead. Not a massive lead, obviously.
Not a lead. We definitely have a percent lead.
Yeah, 23% is not anything to write home about. Unless you are a mama's boy and just want an excuse to talk to her. Hi, Mom, I have a 23% stock lead. Yes, I'll hold.
And of course, you find in 2015, it sometimes randomly goes.
Yeah, but also sometimes randomly dies.
It's also true.
I mean, like, truly not to, like, downplay that win, but it sure was, the last stock was taken under some suspect conditions by Cakenstein.
Are you talking about me and Cakenstein?
No, Cakenstein, the game 1 of this, when Peace just didn't get the tech. And that's not to say, like, oh, if he got that tech, he would have won, but he definitely wouldn't have lost like that.
Absolutely.
Bedside cheese, that is. Alright, 0-0, totally even.
Absolutely.
But
Well,
36%.
bread and butter is, I think,
I mean, it really is weird to say, but they both hit their early 0% bread and butters, and one of them walks away with 36, and one of them walks away with 26 and 39, and one of them is a top tier, and one of them is a low tier. So explain that, tier list makers.
I think that Bowser Jr.
Criminally underrated.
I think Bowser Jr. is underrated.
Big dash attack. Cake said nice, but it didn't kill. And now here come the up airs, and it's even. Once again, going for that really. I don't even know if risky is the right word, because I feel like he hasn't been punished for it. That punished for that one though.
Definitely gonna kill him. Remember how light Bowser Jr. was when he was setting his card? Like Fox weight or something?
Is he the? I thought he was the same weight.
Oh no, he's definitely way lighter. It's like Fox weight or like.
Okay, then I don't know. I know the number that I know is that Bowser Jr. if you hit his clown card, is an 85% damage. You only take 85% of the damage, but if you hit his body, you take like 1.15 times.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
so. I assumed it was just there goes that 85%. I don't know about the weight, but that does sound about. I mean, in my head, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
No, for sure. He's like heavier than Ridley with the cart, but outside of the cart, like shoot weight.
I hate auto updates so much. Oh, it works when it works. They tell me. Well, it didn't work there. All right, this is a big starting lead. I mean, truly, do you think we see every game here on PS2? They're just trying to rep the Epoch logo. Yeah, I am of the opinion, with pretty much all matchups involving Pyra Mithra, that the more time you make your opponent spend playing as Pyra, the better chance you have of winning.
100% Pirate, but a lot of times it's kind of like an emergency situation.
You break glass in case of no kills.
Exactly.
But I feel like Cakenstein has it's been really inconsistent on how long he can live. We've seen him live to like almost 200, and we've seen him die to dash attack at like 80.
Absolutely.
So I really think you do that,
Wow.
and then it's
That's
like,
an interesting way to kill there.
yeah, I thought Peace had gone too low, but he had. I feel like, the sooner that Mithra comes out, the sooner you're getting hit with this. And demoralizing. Oh, but extends the combo with Pyra.
I love the fact that
Oh, okay. Is able to recover from the footstool. I thought maybe that it took his jump, but he's fine.
I think he's adapting and communicating hard on this.
I thought you were about to say something like philosophical about like the game Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I was gonna come in with okay Min Min player, but then you're like Peace is adapting, and I'm like, I don't think it's funny to make a joke about you maining Min Min there.
No.
Which is the one time it wouldn't be funny to make a joke about Octavia maining Min Min. And 3 stocks to 1.
It's too many times you can mention the game.
Octavia mains Min Min. Octavia mains Min Min. Octavia mains Min Min. Oh, sorry, you meant while keeping the stream entertaining, right?
Yeah, something like
I think that was in the fine print. The fine print, which is small, as opposed to Min Min and Ridley, who are big.
Not
Yes, you went Ridley against King Richard. That's another dash attack that's just going to put him off. And I mean, he's just going off kind of with a vengeance. We've seen a lot of, like in your set as well as the kid set, that air dodge out of up B. Cakenstein is really good at getting through like ledge trapping with it. But like, right here, that was...
solid 3 stock.
Yeah. I think...
See a lot of hard applications here.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's, we saw like the down air into up B. That killed at what, like 60 before the down air?
Yeah, for sure. It was
We saw that really deep forward air or down air or whatever. I think it was a forward air from Peace. Yeah. Just a lot of stuff that...
expecting that to kill.
No, same. Just a lot of stuff that we weren't seeing, we are seeing now. And this, if Cake doesn't find a find a spot. Yeah, I turned it back. Audio back on. Thanks.
Oh, I was just looking at the score.
I thought you were talking to see if I unmuted. If Cake doesn't find a win here, then all 4 games will have been played on PS2.
Yeah, and I honestly, if we just see a game 5, which I hope to do, I think we're going back to PS2.
I think maybe this is strategic. So when you're VOD reviewing, you can compare across stages. You don't have to compare like, was that because of these flats? Was that because of this like corner pressure? You're just like, nope, it's consistent.
Absolutely, that's smart.
Thank you. I mean, I'll take it even though you're a Min Min player. So you just gotta start shitting on me for liking Silphy. You have to even this up somehow. All right, big back there isn't quite gonna kill, but like I was saying, like the more you can force your opponent to use Pyra, I think that's really where, you know, not that you can't kill Mithra, but that if you're playing a really defensive, really keep out Mithra that's really good at using like Foresight.
Wow,
I was gonna say Mithra hard to kill, but I guess never mind. This is
adaptation on Cakenstein.
yeah, looking more like games 1 and 2. I mean, like even if you're like, okay, this isn't a huge lead, you know what? It's not a 3-stock.
100%.
I was gonna say because Cake's taken the first stock every game where he hasn't gotten 3-stock.
And it's starting to snowball a little bit in Cake's favor. He's got piece on legs really hard.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know about that one. That's at 45%. I don't think it kills and snipe. Okay, but he makes it back. I don't know about that immediate up B. I don't think that that was ever gonna kill and then yeah, and just kind of give him a free recovery. I can't talk though. I spam roller in disadvantage against a Jigglypuff.
You did a similar up B against me. Right on the edge, except you don't have a bomb underneath your up B.
Yeah, well, you know, how many times did you die to my up B off stage? Twice?
Only once that set, I think.
I feel like it might have been twice. Maybe there was one where you should have died and I biffed up the follow up.
We're doing a pretty good job of winning like this guard stuff.
That was the only reason you won, yeah. I was like, these worked online. There's extra 3 frames. The extra 3 frames of delay is all I need. Big down smash. Cake still in the lead. Nice using that super armor. 135.
This is anyone's stock.
I was seeing the Mithra. Maybe just put it Cake off stage, then switch to the Pyra. Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, really aggressive off ledge, but still alive. Does get the Mecha Koopa. It does. I mean, Pyra I think they have an underrated recovery. But even I will acknowledge that when they run out of options, they can get pretty linear.
Absolutely.
I'm just surprised that Cake was able to call out the Photon Edge with the Mecha Koopa. Yeah, F tilt. Yeah, that's... You really can't swing against Pyra. Yeah, definitely. Alright, Mecha Koopa not going to make his march all the way there.
A little bit too big of a stage.
Other commentators super quiet. Yeah, come on, speak up, Katie.
I'm pretty loud. I don't think I was close to the mic. Now it's dropped the mic.
I think you're closer to the mic than I am. Are they talking about me? Am I quiet? There's no way I'm quiet. Alright, 73% off stage. Oh, are we gonna get a read? Okay, doesn't get the down air sweet spot, but you know, off stage at 115 against a very healthy Pyra Mithra. And we're seeing, yeah, sticking with the Pyra. I think Keith is just really locked in on finding the kill. Lots of tilt attack, and look,
that goes to Peace.
And now I finally don't have to commentate with Octavia anymore because they're a Min player. Boom, that's 10.